So what can we go on Mr. Tomato? I don't remember what that... maybe that was a Dream League? I don't remember.
First blood, right off the bat.
Alright guys, one second.
That's permission the next time you want to feed my...
But you just see how strong they are. 2 points Avalanche, 2 points Sticky. Like, this is a formidable safe lane from Aurora. Panto's actually playing up and aggressive. Feeling like he can get the kill into Divine Llama, and he actually does. No, wait, does he also get Hellscream? Hellscream's fine. Has a stick. Also a Lotus. Nightfall is not able to nuke him down, but man, came very, very close. But we are seeing the safe lane of Aurora's very difficult to compete with at the moment. And apparently the safe lane from Shopify as well. Tomato and Scam with the double nukes. Nice use of the blood grenade. Scam knew that we're going to need that last little bit of damage coming from a distance, and held the blood grenade for that. They do have a full creep wave that they need to connect to, unless they feel like they're going to be able to get the kill. Nightmare and the Brain Sap is back up. Scam's got his spells. Tomato did as well. It would have been close. Era. And Tomato was thinking about it. He's now actually going to come back around for the beam. Has he got anything else? Mirror. No more Fairy Fire or anything to play with, so he goes down, but that's a bigger kill. A much bigger kill. Panto's rotation with the extra movement slow out of the gush, and that TP will be too late. And it won't really do a whole lot as well. Panto's going to be able to run it off. So Hellscream's now bottom. Very interesting that he went for the Jostling Rift. And we got our first coil of the game as well. Aurora playing with both supports behind Kiyotaka, but Kiyotaka without the Remnant still. It's going to be a big reason why he does end up dying. The two supports are going to look to play together. They've got the Sans to get rid of the Shackles, but Divine Llama, a level 4 axe, rotating from top to mid, recognizing the importance of these early game fights. He will unfortunately take the Power Rune out of the hands of Yopaj, but he will make good work of the amp damage. Struggle. That's just such an even more impressive rotation to mid for Divine Llama. Not a kill, but a little bit of damage. You can't overplay your hand, though. Yeah, I'm surprised they went this far. Aurora could always rotate, and the Avalanche was going to make it awkward for them. Divine Llama doesn't have enough one charges, and the Sticky Napalm. He's also got no TPs. I mean, any teleports, and maybe that's a turnaround, but I guess they're going for their own play down bottom. Tomato. Grim has 6 already. Off the stacks getting taken. He is very out of position. Kiyotaka kind of cutting through from the tower. Will run into Hellscream, and he even had a ward there. So maybe came this way. I'm not... Just to maybe pop a smoke. And even honestly can set up and connect to these rotations. They're going to try into Toronto, Tokyo. Not an easy kill. One charge. Lotus can play with the Ravage. Mirror didn't disengage. They saw an opportunity to be able to go for the easy kill in the Shadow Shaman, and well, at least they will get something for Shopify. Nice Hex. Maybe an opportunity here. Divine Llama instantly there with the call. Breaks the Shackles. What a jump. Toto Tokyo will do his best with the Ravage. It's good enough. Look at the lasso follow up afterwards, and now turn towards the axe. Divine Llama trying to retreat away. Nightfall doesn't have toss. It's not going to matter in the end. Still gets a massive call under the tower, but where is Tomato? I mean, maybe this would have been a little bit different with the Luna here, but Eclipse only level 1. Potentially he feeds as well. He makes the executive decision that that is a fight not for him. Your Tiny has a ridiculous timing with his item build. Looks like they will get Panto. No Culling Blade, though. Won't be a problem. Is Nightfall in trouble if they got grip? No grip. Tamago is going to come. Call back up. Unfortunate that Kiyotaka's here, though. And with this Ember Spirit feeling free this game, he's going to add a 5th kill. Maybe not free when you've got a coil and the damage like that. Okay. Spoke too soon. Well done. Not bad. We got an even game here. Lower bracket we got to keep in mind as well. Ooh, what? No. Are you serious? Oh, man. They just wanted to steal the wisdom. They didn't know there would be a... I don't know. Apparently, no BKB this game. Easy blade as well. They're going to actually try and look to TP mid. Aurora have occupied this area without smoking. So they just ran straight into Shopify's area, the map. And there was no vision set up. And now Panto as well. Glimmer Cape running forward. His first call. Scam's trying to set up mid, but... Oh. They got him. What? He didn't join? Okay, nice terrorize. They're still going to try and Remnant to chase Kiyotaka. Protected with a shield rune as well, so he has nothing to fear. Divine Llama has to jump in as a saving use of the call. Tomato's ready with Eclipse, but once again, doesn't feel like this is a fight that he can go into with the pipe already activated. So he's going to have to run away. They might be able to catch up to Skem as well. Another Remnant still to work with from Kiyotaka. He closes the distance in an instant. Divine Llama, Nightfall. This winner starts to get very scary. They do have a sentry though, and I think they would have seen him. Oh man, they line up though. The Avalanche clipping onto multiple. Ravage is out as well with the phase shift. He's going to be able to dodge it. So at least the Park escapes, but Divine Llama will not. And Hellscream is also going to be ran down. Nicely done. Sentry just a little bit too late. They were close to the tower and they lined up for the Avalanche. Scam, they see you. They didn't... I don't know if this is enough. Okay, got one kill. They tip him. Oh wait, they tip... Why are we tipping? What did the Opage do? And of course we'll go the minus armor. And the vision from Aurora has been a pretty big thing so far for them this game, and another Observer Ward probably getting a kill. Scam, nice use of the Glimmer Cape. They actually... They got him. Nice. Okay. Kiyotaka's home with the last second. Top lane, they're also setting up onto Hellscream. Whoa. Are we out? Yeah. They might be able to get Yopaj. Lasso's on cooldown. They've got the chains. That's all they have. Okay, Mira's actually coming over as well, but... Timing of the phase shift doesn't, again, get the jaunt away, I guess, with the timing of the Shaman here with that instant hex. Let's see what's changed. Divine Llama as well. Be able to catch him? Oh, the kill. 7,000 net worth lead. Toronto Tokyo's licking his lips. He sees some more farm mid lane. I just look at these heroes and then I look at a Bane. I just feel like they're more reliable. I think Bane can be very hit or miss more often. Oh, what? Oh, okay, that's why. Never mind. Easy kill. Pretty important kill, honestly. Shaman's a lot of their control. Who have they been able to isolate? There's going to be a lasso over on towards the park, but no one else was nearby because Nightfall was jumping some other heroes. Yopaj did use an early BKB, but that guaranteed him a kill onto another support, but he's still in trouble now. Anchored up, blinked away. But he is leashed and brought down. We mentioned if you do eventually get the anchor onto the park. Scam. Just sees a random Batrider just flying towards him. Alright, Panto. Oh, they Fiends group him too. Okay, Scam doesn't feel like it's going to be easy for him to use Fiends group inside the team fight. Call over to the right. That's a nice opening. Divine Llama. Instantly with a combination of the Eclipse, and they just got Butterfly too, so Tomato wants to fight, but the Ravage will cover the entire area. It pushes Radiant back, meaning the reinforcements cannot jump in to help Divine Llama. Now Scam as well is potentially vulnerable. Once again with a Glimmer Cape, he's going to try and TP out and will make it. Scam ward from Radiant. Smoked. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Oh, they're coming through. Guys, I don't know if you want to come... Oh, no way. Are they actually going to try and make the play? They're pushing Aurora back. TP'd out. Tiny will make it. Toronto, Tokyo as well. Blink in a second. No, they're going to get him. Oh, I thought that was insane. I thought there was no way they were going to go for that. Okay. Did they get the shard? They did not. Mira got it. So Tokyo has a very good high ground position though. Smoke's going to pop. He'll scout out Yopaj. They have the Aegis though, so this is the fight you really want to try and take without the Aegis advantage. They get the first under the park, but the second will come through from Mira. It's a little bit too late though, the lasso will cover. They had just enough time for Panto's lasso, but he does get the phase shift at the last second. Can he get out? He cannot. Will not be able to find his way out of this. The slippery puck will be caught. Fourth time this game. And now Kiyotaka is going to be able to continue to chase down Hellscream. Hellscream has another use. Shadow Realm still more cooldown. Tomato has a refresher if he wants to activate it. Could use another BKB as well. It doesn't really have anyone to play with, unfortunately, so there will not be an avenue. They're thinking about it. Fiend's Group there, but... oh, that's just never happening. In prime position to take game one, Divine Llama is back alive, running out of the base, seeing opportunity just to kill the Shaman. That's all it is. They do have another round of the Eclipse. Nightfall's going to try and drag them back, but the BKBs are out. They get the lasso before the second Eclipse and before the BKB. Tomato gets it off for the last second. He's still alive. He's fine. And he actually did get the Eclipse off. So just before the lasso came out, there was the Eclipse. Far out of the base. Is the Tide the person you want to jump? They're waiting for the Eclipse. They're going to get the last second, but the pipe does mitigate a lot of the damage. And he's fine. And now they're going to try and jump back in. Divine Llama, you started this engagement and you're going to be able to survive it as well. Toss looks a little bit wonky, but it will still assist to get in the kill, and the instant TP's out everyone. Which is another thing to mention. Scam. It'll be the first target initiated. Not a bad start as well with a quick kill onto the support, but it hasn't been so easy. Scam's not dead just yet. They won't be able to disrupt the call as well onto Divine Llama. He finds it the last second, but the nuke, it's not enough this time. Kiyotaka's going to be fine. They'll turn all their attention towards the Luna, and they're going to be able to get rid of Tomato. They isolated him. Everyone else ran to the south, but Tomato was stuck. Still at the top side of the fight. He's got Blink in a couple seconds. Shronto Toku, in fact, has it up. He's got his own Hex. It's one Hex after another. They got the stuns afterwards, though. It's going to be the problem that it doesn't even matter. They've got the damage. You can't let your supports just die, though. You need to buy back. It might be a little bit late, though. Divine Llama. Okay, there's the Eclipse. They're going to be able to get the Shaman. They should be able to get the Tide as well. Nicely done. There we go. Very good. You don't just feed your supports. You buy back straight away. Will they actually see him? They see him. Now do jump him, because it's not an easy kill at all, and you definitely want someone else. Panto's probably better. He without a doubt is better. They're going to try and cover him with the Ravage, but the damage Eclipse, it's still there. And it's not enough. Yopaj might be able to find him on some of the backline. They get the last over the last second, with the BKB expiring. Phase shift is there. Terrorize does its best to be able to cover Yopaj. Yopaj going to be able to get the blink away. Meanwhile, they'll also deal with the Tide. Shopify, is this the fight they've been waiting for? Another round of the Eclipse, even through the BKB. Nightfall might go down. He's shrugging it off for Force Staff to get away. TP out. No way. Are they not going to continue chasing? They do not. And their base, it's in shambles. We're still fluctuating on 50 FPS. What is this? What is this opening? What did I miss? Oh man, Divine Llama has been good for them in the second half of the game one. I'm not sure. Dark Willow? Divine Llama's actually going to be there for the call. They want to take the team fight. Yopaj has got the coil. It's a level 25 coil as well, and we're just seeing, with the assistance of the amp damage, he's gone. Panto also is getting chased down now as well. Sidesteps the call. Nicely done, but when he's out, he's going to try and BKB, but he will not make it. Are they going to catch anyone? What? I didn't... Is he got blink? Did he see someone TPing, so he tried to Ravage here? How did he actually get there? He wasn't here. What? TP is on cooldown. What am I missing? Scam? Alright, what an angle, dude. This is... They're still going to try and take the team fight. Divine Llama will TP in, gets the call. Mirror's gone with the Eclipse as well. Nightfall doesn't get the kill just yet. And now with the Defense Grip, hang on. Nightfall, he needs help. He needs help. They're going to be able to finally protect him. Satanic activated, but he doesn't get enough life. Still back. Nightfall's gone. No buyback. Called up as well. Yopaj, he doesn't have the damage. Refreshes up, and that should assist with killing off Kiyotaka. He can't run them away. He'll use a couple, but will not escape. Wow. How advantage, which would be massive. Mato? Are we really this far ahead to be jumping in like that? We haven't seen them play like this so far this game. It's only been Divine Llama initiating. He's going to do just that with the counter. Panto's able to get the weep away. Once again, the Fiend's grip. Back-to-back team fights and back-to-back zero impactful involvements. But we are getting multiple out of Divine Llama. He's going to force the buyback out of the Tiny, and they are going to look to reposition. Shopify will pay some respect. Toronto Tokyo is going to pump fake the Ravage. They see Panto. Oh, what a lane ward, man. Does he have buyback? Okay, he's got buyback at least. Kiyotaka. Remnants in as well is trying to split up the fight, but they've done a very good job on Shopify to retreat. Shopify? Mid and bottom are getting pushed in. Top is shoved in as well, so either sides will have some pressure with the creeps. But Tokyo is in an awkward position, gets the first initiation with the Ravage, but no follow-up is there. And they need to respect the Rapier out of Tomato. He's going to try and jump in the middle, targeting down Nightfall, who's completely vulnerable. Nightfall just cannot do it at this stage of the game. Shopify, they've done it. They've found a way to claw themselves back in game one. And then win multiple team fights back to back to back. And honestly, looked like they couldn't even lose a team fight in the end. I wasn't even... I was... Like, it's just a lot of damage early on. So you can kind of out... Oh, shit, top lane. What's going on? Panto... should be run down. Oh, nice use of the shield from Nightfall. Nightfall might be in trouble. Can't you just run at him now? No, Divine Llama doesn't have banner. Okay. Interesting. They got TP. Oh, Scum's already here. The Llama's gonna want to get involved. They give him the kill. Very. Again, bro, I just look back and I know this Shadow Fiend late game. If he... Whoa! Ooh, they got him. No way, dude. What was he? Because you with the Hexus game can solo kill the Morphling, solo kill the Cop and the Timber. Like, wow, it's a massive kill on Dude, this Shopify team play very well together. So it looks like they like the recipe for them is Scam and Hellscream are on some very active supports very often. Probably see a bit of a fight for that. Mid lane, Quad. Ramble, nice placement from Mira. And perfect timing as well for them to make the move. Power runes are up. No way that TP connects. If you want him to have a very good game, we've seen teams like Falcons have been the best in enabling him, and that has been via stacks, but also playing around him. And Aurora want to try and shut him down with the rotation. They're going to be able to deal with the clockwork first. Hellscream runs forward. Timber wants to assist, and Skem does as well. Teleporting in. Yopaj is also going to look to end to the team fight. He's got the Sonic Wave, and that nuke, it's just plentiful. Borrowed time was already used. Divine Llama is going to be able to run down Panto. Does sidestep. Now in a little bit of danger, in fact. Alright. Toronto Tokyo. Nice rotation. RP to get the kill. Meanwhile, Mira as well is still going at it up against Skem. Mira's got the Shadow Realm. And Skem now may not have a way out. If they got stuns, they do. They've got Fortune's End, so Skem won't be able to TP. You got Bramble too. Meanwhile, what happened bottom lane? Is that an invis? It was. An invis, Kiyotaka, Shadow Fiend, and all of it fucking sudden. Yopaj. Nice start. Secure back with the Fortune's End. Is it enough? Whoa. Very cool. We were mentioning yesterday, I'll hold that thought. Toronto Tokyo is going to run to Divine Llama. They'll insta-drop the RP, and they're actually going to be able to blow him up, so Divine Llama not tanky. 1 point reactive armor. No defensive items as well.
Tower is under attack.
Another kill? Really?
Radiant structures
Oh, yeet. Alright, well now you've got a mag problem this game. So this is one thing that they don't have. There's no way to answer Scepter. So they are doing a very good job to control the map on Aurora. Let's see how they want to try and handle the objectives now. Is your Pasha kill? Skewer back into the Terrorize? It without a doubt is.
Dire's bottom tower.
Where is my carry? What's going on, bro? What's going on? Why is my Abaddon not here? Are we actually going to try and kill her with razors? Are we serious? Are they not scouting this? He just fucking raised it 15 times. What? How did they not see this? Divide Llama? Okay, was able to at least get BKB off. Europash is actually wanting to jump in. They want to kill Mira. Dude, that's so much hate for Mira. So you dumped a decent amount, and now you're trying to retreat away to the north. Toronto, Tokyo skewers in aggressively, so we'll not have this to be able to drag back one, maybe. White Llama off to the right side, still wanting to try and take a find a nice angle. They'll kill up Panto, but unfortunately the RP is there in combination with Kiyotaki. He did not have to use the Requiem, so he still has this if required. The White Llama's going to try and make a word for it. Kiyotaki might lose the Aegis. They'll be able to slowly poke and prod, and Nightfall's here as well. Down goes the Aegis. The White Llama does not have the mana, unfortunately. We'll be able to get one chain away. Does have enough mana for a second, but Mira is there. Nicely done. Easily set them up. Toronto Tokyo's just going to skewer right back towards Shadow Fiend, and you're just dead. Exhibit A. It's not even straight back towards Kiyotaka, but it's at least in range he can use the razors for. This will be a even better example when we see the Requiem used. So you are looking to play side lanes. You're looking. Kiyotaka sidesteps the hook shot. No BKB. It's still cooldown. A defensive Requiem, but they've got the T2 tower and people are starting to TP, and Mag is coming as well. Apologies at the portal. They were able to snipe Panto once he was trying to come through. He's looking elsewhere. Going for mid onto Mira. They can drop the Sprout for the chain in. Oh, it's cute, but it's not enough. Very close, though. Feel good, Tom. You're welcome, mate. Scan. It's good. Alright, 7,000 net worth lead though. Shopify, I don't remember what his other items were. But this game, it's the Blink Spirit Vessel Ag Shard for Mira. Somehow they got Yopaj as well. I don't know how, but they found him. Nicely done. Toronto, Tokyo. Then also the scary territory for him. I like the Shard decision. Shard Butterfly, I think, is big. Oh, we waveformed in. Oh, we waveformed in! Oh, no, Tomato. Not like this. He's going to activate BKB, but the rest of the team is coming. And they're pretty close to being here as well. Tomato's going to be able to get out, but can you take the fight afterwards without it? Mira is hunting. Kiyotaka's running him down as well, along with Toronto Tokyo. He's going to sidestep the shockwave, but he's still got the RP. Toronto Tokyo went fishing and got a massive catch. Nicely done. Just his positioning has been really important inside some of the team fights, just enabling heroes like the Shadow Fiend, who is really getting to a scary territory, guys. And they're also going to be able to catch out Skem. 6 TPs. That's a lot of deaths. Yopash might have dragged him towards Hellscream. Kiyotaka with haste. Running Yopaj down. He's actually going to keep running as well. Did they see Tomato? Hang on a second. There's something to run towards Tomato. I hear a hookshot as well. Hellscream Now that's a great hook shot. He's going to be able to find Panto. They try and move it into Divine Llama as well, but they don't have the damage as well. Panto will force out his own defensive false promise. Tomato activates an early BKB. He's trying to deal with Nightfall. They're going to be cautious about the combo because it's going to be massive inside the team fight. Requiem with the RP. Kiyotaka blows up one. They're going to turn to the Timber next as well. Double kill for Kiyotaka. Nightfall also gets a third. Oh, man. On point. The Shadow Fiend has been on point. And the team fighting for them, they are looking like they cannot be stopped. Tries to horn toss him out. They'll push him out at the end by force, and also... Wait, Roshi's up. Oh, they had to be faster. They're going to tip you back, and they're going to come over straight away. Nightfall's going to deal with the wave. Everyone else going to tip you towards the tower. They're going to try and expect this, though. And maybe catch them by surprise. Toronto, Tokyo... Wait, actually, Nightfall's already in, so he blinked up the high ground, giving them the information. I mean, this is chaotic. Over the left side, they're able to get the skewer horn toss underwater tier 2 tower. He did activate the BKB, so Kiyotaka will not be able to play around with the Requiem. We don't have a second RP for the team fight. So this will heavily favor Shopify. Maybe finally an opportunity for them to be able to capitalize. Kiyotaka has a stun into the Requiem. Combo, is it going to be enough? They got him. Tomato's gone. It didn't matter if they didn't have the RP. Mirror's extra control was all Kiyotaka needed to play with. Beautifully done from then. Tomato has struggled this game. Divine Llama's still been able to find a double kill. Consider about going for Panto next as well. Kiyotaka's going to be able to push him back. Requiem is still there from Kiyotaka. It's going to BKB to be able to cover it, but the stuns is going to be the thing that's in question. Tokyo will be able to help out. They don't even need the Requiem. What? Easy Roche. Oh, no. How do you let that happen? Tomato has to pop a BKB, but the RP is going to be there on top of the BKB. And are they going to be able to fight afterwards? They will have to try without Yopaj, but it's an instant 3v5. And they cancelled the TP. Oh, it's just not their game. I've been checked out of this game for a while. This has been done for a bit. What did we get? Oh, we got the caught this time. They don't even need the Requiem, apparently. Yeah, just what exceptional mag performance from Toronto Tokyo, dude. Like, you can look at Kiyotaka being 13-1 and 8, but Toronto Tokyo won them this game. And this is what we're saying. They don't have an answer to the horn toss. Nightfall will lose the ages. Divine Llama showcasing he can do a decent amount of damage. Has to pop the BKB. Tomato will also waveform in aggressively, but no one else followed up, so the communication wasn't there from them. One wanted in, the rest wanted out. And now this is a big opening for Aurora to be able to close this game out. Toronto Tokyo is waiting for that opening. Won't be able to find the drag back. Divine Llama's continuing to spam, and Hellscream's going to force them to be stuck together. Trying to do their best to enable Divine Llama, who's now RP'd outside the basin, begging for help, but will not get it. Yopaj doesn't even think about buying back. He's still going to hold. And there's just another one, bro. Yeah. Unlock. A little bit of control coming into Dota. I would say myself, bro.
Dire's courier has been killed.
But this is a horrible lane for the Faceless Void. I apologize. Bottom lane, Tomato gets first blood. Level 1 they had. They didn't even... Don't know how long that was for. My bad. Already a better start. So, yeah, 3 last hits, 2 for the mag. He does, of course, have to be careful about this. Toronto Tokyo's looking for the Shockwave Skewer. Won't get it. Oh, Toronto... He's going to die to the... Okay, has... Oh my god, they got him, bro. No way. I had more health previously. Everyone chicken fingers again. And might be in trouble. I need some body blocks, and Skem's gonna get that. Nicely done. Foul play. Ain't gonna do... Top is to play for Nightfall. was really expecting it to be a little bit more difficult than what it is currently. But we are starting to see some of the pressure that Shopify are wanting to put on inside the lane. Panther walked up a bit too far forward, so Shopify finally able to get a kill here. 2,000 net worth lead they're starting to work on. And Divine Llama, like you see, trying to right-click down the creeps. This is the call. If he's playing solo and you have a catapult wave, you want to put pressure on him. You want to dive, do damage into the tower, and force him to miss the wave. They're now actually going to bring the support to try and contest the power rune. And maybe get a kill as well as Panther walked up to the high ground and he's going to eat a stun. The nuke for the Timp is actually not enough. And now they got the change for... Oh man, Skem with the timing. Nice nightmare. Guesses when he had to use it. Avoids the sunstrike damage. And Yopaj is just going to need a tree. Maybe not anymore now. The Earth Spike thing being there from Hellscream. They got to be careful. Yopaj can jump back in if he sees Panto. Tries to chuck out a little bit of damage to push back Kiyotaka. That will keep Hellscream alive. They'll look for the sunstrike. Hellscream will sidestep it. They have Chrono. He's going to time walk back into towards the Lion, but now they've shown up. They're going to TP Kiyotaka in as well. They actually won't need the Chrono. They're going to use it. Okay, maybe thought they got the Lion inside it. They'll farm up some Eidolons. Panto. Oh, he died actually. Now Nightfall can't farm them. What? Because Hellscream might jump in. Does he actually jump? I think. The problem is they have no T1 towers. Okay, well, Mirror's also level 4. When I say soon, actually, this game, they might not be able to. The possibilities will be there, but you may be playing with too large of a deficit. The issue is as well, like, these deep observer wards are massive. It scouts out the early rotations, like, where you're starting to set up the ganks. It might even help you get solo kills. Like, these are certain solo kills, so they're two supports playing together. Both ultimates are pretty much same cooldowns as well, and they use them together. They're like, you just hope you get enough kills inside your ultimates, and you hope you don't die a lot of times when they're on cooldown. And that's how you come back in this game. The problem is you're going to have to, not now, but you will, every single person soon will have to think about how do I play on a high ground defense, and how do I need to itemize for that? This is an opportunity. Did they TP +1? Someone was TPing, but they cancelled. So unfortunately, it'll just be a little bit of damage into Yopaj. He did kind of mess up a little bit with the chain, but Kiyotaka is still only level 7, doesn't have a point in Wex, will now do so. And Kiyotaka's farming pretty far forward, and they're actually able to scout him out as well. Hellscream will get the first stun. Mirror's going to try and do it best to disrupt. Nice counter from Toronto Tokyo. In with the RP, they baited Kiyotaka. They will still lose Panto in the end. Nightfall's also moving over with the threat of the Chronosphere. They're not going to be able to get Yopaj, so get the creep on Faunch, but it will be an extra chunk of gold. They're going to get it, right? They won't get it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Tomato. That Chrono got him. On the edge from Nightfall, and Skem's positioning was coming all the way around like he was threatening to maybe get a kill on one person defending, but no, it's all of Aurora. But Tomato doesn't actually die inside the Chrono, and now Aurora doesn't have anything left in the tank. You've got a Fiend script up Invoker who goes down against the damage, and a Black Hole was threatened but never even close to being needed. Still level 5 on Panto. Did they see him? How did they know? Huh. They got him. They did show 2 heroes that aren't going to be contesting the Wisdom. This should be a fight from Aurora. Right, Llama's going to threaten with the Black Hole, but yeah, there would have just been way too many ways to cancel it. Nice read from Aurora, and super greedy on Shopify. That is illegal to go for that play. You get 2 kills, you're so far ahead that... Tomato's morphling is exceptional, but I think it was just a tough game in the end with how he had to play it with the position that he was in. This is also a big problem. Oh yeah, they pick KB into Scepter. Mirror's still level 6, bro. We've got to see those wards being placed. Panto. Oh, nice try. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's fine with that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It does just take one team fight, but we are getting to a sword. Scream? It was instant. They were high ground ward? How did he see? What? Cataclysm? Is that enough damage? No, it's not. Hellscream gets the essence ring off. And that's Sunstrike on cooldown. That's 80 seconds. It's definitely a bit of an opening. Bottom lane, Panther. Are we serious? Another death? Man, these supports are chain feeding.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's insane, bro. It is broken. Tough. That's rough, honestly. That's really shit. Kiyotaka? What? How does he jump? Nightfall's here. Nice Chronosphere. Onto 2. They also get the connection onto the Gyrocopter. No one else from Rainer is nearby. Shopify. What's going on? You can't be making plays like this 2v0. Tokyo's going to be able to get the skewer back onto Yopaj. Said, don't drop the RP. Kiyotaka in the Ghost Walk. Is he going to be able to get out? Yopaj tries to sniff him out. Kiyotaka will not be able to escape by the looks of it. Surely not, right? Kiyotaka? What? They actually have to black hole for that. Are you serious, dude? And now what have they got left? How's Timber going to be able to make it out? Toronto Tokyo looks like he's going to go for the Enigma instead. Still has the RP. BKB last second, ninth timing of it. Chamber chain. Yopaj gets out. So they waste the BKB. They don't even get value out of the RP. And when they want the creep, but Shopify can go back in. Yopaj. Oh boy. Level 18. And Hellscream's ready to jump, initiate, and get the control so Yopaj can get the damage out, and that's where it's going to come in right now. Fiend's group straight away with the Cataclysm response as well. Aurora, they've already lost 2. And they don't have ultimates, which is going to be a bit of a problem. They do have RP if Toronto Tokyo is going to be able to find it, but they don't have the Chrono. So they do have to be a little bit cautious. Aurora playing their distance, not wanting to reveal too much. They'll make it an even 2-2 trade. It's enough so you care. Chop shot.
Dire's middle tower.
Satanic. He'll go back for the crits after. TP's down. Radiant have 1 here. Skem's going to do his best to disrupt. But he gets locked inside the Chrono. They're going to RP as well to Toronto Tokyo. And with the black hole is nowhere to be seen. They TP down onto Vailama. But it was still on cooldown. He uses it now, but there's no BKB. So it's instantly countered. And what have they done? Wait, what's Hellscream doing here? Are we just feeding kills now? This is... What? It's seriously fucked up. It's not over just yet because you have Enigma. But Enigma needs to do more. We have really not seen the Vailama show us much with the black holes this game. Not to Tokyo? Oh man, that's a massive stud! What a black hole! Oh my! Alright, there you go. So that is the thing. They have their own big fuck you team fight too. They have this one spell we put on the ground and it's a big middle finger. You get a bunch of heroes in it, it's a team fight winner. And Divide Llama, finally. I mean, what a cooldown inside the tree. That's a nice Sunstrike. Nice cooldown as well for Vision. They just clump up and he was just in a great... but I think regardless, this game, they should have enough damage inside Chrono with the Invoker as well. No, they're Sunstriking Tormentor. They think that something's going on. They did scan. Radiant also scanned and it goes red. Black Hole's still on cooldown, which is a major problem for raiding. You should look to avoid the fight. They're going to get the Horn Test back onto the Enigma. A pretty useless hero, honestly, inside the team fight. So Divine Llama is wasting a lot of time. It's not a valuable kill. They'll get it in the end. They'll have to use the Chronosphere as well. But they've lost the Mag and the Shaman. Meanwhile, Kiyotaka has to use the BKB defensively. Tomato's starting to run Nightfall down, but... Nightfall, is he in trouble? Invoker's intercepted Yopaj, making it a little bit more dicey for him to run through the middle. They will get the Time Walk on the last second, but the stun's lacking. Yopaj nuke, is it enough for the next Time Walk? It is. And that is a perfect... Like, that just shows you how... And Mira's even thinking about maybe trying to cut down bottom too. Somehow they know something. Okay, they have a high ground. What they're going to see him. I don't know if they saw him previously with this. They used another ward. No, that's kind of... Is that good? Really? No, that can't be. I mean, the ward's going to die in a minute, but you've revealed there's a ward there he's pinging. Treads, he can get rid of the Mask of Madness. Oh. Okay, well. Recipe to scare them. Could you really not fight this? Like, this is how you counter big team fights now. This gives you opportunities to go high ground, because you would have loved it yourself. Oh, whoa, Yopaj actually still flew on past. They got the kill under the Wards of Lion. Kiyotaka had to pop the BKB. Now, Panto's still a little bit of change as well. Yopaj now will use the chain. It's a level 25 Timber as well, so this guy's quick. Meanwhile, let's actually look back up towards top 2. Kiyotaka got the kill at the Yopaj in the end. So Yopaj still died inside the Invoker combo. Now, Kiyotaka's back as well. He's going to force out a buyback on the line, just in case he has to get back towards Tamano's location. And Tomato has Rapier queued up as well, with the BKB in his backpack. Toronto Turco, does he want to try and drag Tomato back? It will bait. Try and force a response out of Shopify to get the supports out of position, and that's what they do. Pat sees an opening, and once again, Laps with the line, and now Nightfall's going to be in with the Chronosphere as well. I mean, the team fighting from Aurora is just picture perfect. You drag the Gyrocopter in to break the formation, deal with the supporting cast, and now try and kite Tomato. They'll use the RP to get away from the flat cannon. Nightfall is going to be able to get the time work to repair up some of the resources. Unfortunately, you'll lose one, and you will not be able to continue the fight now with the Timbersaw respawning, and the TP won't be there as well for Toronto Tokyo. Tomato's damage is enough, and Yopaj also snipes Mira. So the start of the fight was great, but the end of the fight and the dissing... Yopaj. Raiding supports are going to be up soon. Scam? Are they going to be able to get rid of all the illusions? They are. Okay, they protect the Fiend script. Scam as well is now stuck inside the base. It's a massive Kata. Oh, it's huge. They were just trying to poke with the Fiend script, but they lost the Aegis. They might lose the Gyro. They got to respect the Enigma. Divine Llama ready to go with a second Black Hole potentially, but they're not grouping up. They're making sure they don't give him an inch of an opportunity to be able to find a multi-man Black Hole. Tomato would be dragged into his grave, and now Nightfall can hunt. If he Black Holes, so what? There will be no follow-up. And I think they got a glimpse of him. Yeah, they did. Nightfall's going to BKB early on, jump on top of him. There'll be a Black Hole out. It's going to get the Shaman kill. Is it going to be able to get more Hellscream? Oh, was there a world where if you had Refresher available where he could have used it? Won't see that. Now, was there actually an opportunity? If Refresher was up, he could have double Black Holed with Finger and got the Void kill? The BKB RP because it was a bit messy. Anyway, yeah, Dire's team fight. Is it that noticeable? Yeah, it's insane that Aurora first to take barracks. Jump in, Toronto Tokyo. Gonna be able to get the drag back onto the Timbersaw. Can they blow him up before the Scepter? They can. Yopaj doesn't get the reactive armor out. Kiyotaka now refreshed up. Fiends creep up on the high ground. So they're going to be able to stop some of the spell casting out of the Invoker. Can they protect him? Toronto Tokyo a little bit too late for the skill. He's going to pick up TPR. Can they cancel him? They cannot. They're also getting more though. Hellscream finding Panto inside the river. Gleipnir not going to be able to catch up to him. Yopaj has a massive timber chain, though. We'll be able to blink away from the homing missile, but Yopaj should surely catch up. He has so much mobility. This is a fast Bat Rider, though, but yeah, they're going to see him.
Dire are scanning.
An important person not die inside Black Hole. I would be kind of annoyed. I would be kind of triggered if I was the Vi. Yopaj, super aggressive jump in. Black Hole over to the right side. Who we got? Instant response for the Chronosphere. Nice Black Hole, bro. I've got a better ultimate and a second one as well. It doesn't even just collapse one carry. It also gets the Gyrocopter. They're going to buy back, though. So they feel like with the ultimates on cooldown, that's going to be strong enough to take the team fight. But they have to use so many buybacks. And Yopaj, he's gone without his. That's a dieback for him. You don't have Hellscream as well. And yep, Aurora's team fight. It came into play. A pretty raw position. Always grow? Yeah, I'm not saying... yeah, what's going on? I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just mentioning an interaction that could happen.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Alright, bro. It's just... oh, they get the screw back. No way. Toronto Tokyo tries to protect it with the Black Hole. They're going to be able to kill with the Magnus. The Chronosphere wasn't there. Nightfall was too late and he missed. Nightfall missed. He's still going to be able to leap on forward. That's a dieback out of the Enigma. They're going to try and drag the Jari out of the base into Kiyotaka. Kiyotaka's doing his best. Refreshed it up. Meatball dropped on the Gyrocopter. He'll use the Wind Waker, but Tomato doesn't make it back on the high ground. Stuck outside the base. He's got no buyback. And the rest of Shopify don't as well. Aurora, they had to rely on the team fight abilities and they got there in the end. They withheld the pressure. They were able to make it to the late game where the ultimates were able to shine.